When we're making our bed, we also must, if you probably noticed, bend knees. It takes the strain away from your lower back. Right, now I'm going to get my nice clean sheets, which I've got sitting on my bedside table. Don't forget they're put in sets, so there's 2 sheets for the bed. Now I'm on this side of the bed, I'll make sure I straighten everything up so there's no lumps and bumps in the bed. And I'll place my 2 pillows on top of the blanket. Now with the sheet, we fold it out onto the bed. Now there's 2 types of seams on your sheet. There's a thick edge seam and there's a thin edged seam. Now the thinner edge must go to the sides of your bed and the thick edge must go from the top to the bottom. Also, all sheets have a tag on them. That must also go to the bottom of your bed. So, make sure I've got it on there. And what I'm going to do is give it a flick, pull it up, and then I grab my bed and I pull it away from the wall. Like that. Make sure you check in behind your bed. There's no dust or bits and pieces. It all looks nice and clean. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the sheet up. Now, to know that your sheet's on straight, you have a middle seam where it's been pressed, and it should run right up the middle of your bed, and that way that you know that your sheet's on nice and even. Pull your sheet over the edge of the bed, of the mattress, and tuck under the back of your mattress. Then you grab about 30 centimetres up, about that far up, grab the sheet down the bottom, pull it up onto your bed, tuck the fluffy bit under that's hanging down, pull the rest of it down and then tuck under. That will give you a nice hospital edge. And I will do the same thing. I will tuck the rest of the sheet under the back of the mattress. I will pull the sheet up about that far down, tuck the little fluffy bit under, and then tuck the rest of it under. Now I have 2 hospital corners. I will then get down to the bottom of the sheet, give it a pull, and pull the other corner down as well. So your sheet should look nice and tight. Okay, now we're going to proceed with the top sheet. Same thing again. Your thick edges are your top and your bottom, which is your thickest seam, and your thinner seams are the edges, the sides of your bed. Make sure we look for the tag. Okay. Some of the sheets haven't got one on it, so we're not going to worry about this one. Give it a flick onto the bed, and we pull the top sheet just up till it reaches the top of the mattress. Same with the top sheet. If your seam's running right down the middle of your bed, you know you have your sheet on nice and straight. Now I'm just going to tug on the end bits of the bed, make sure that it's all nice and pulled down. Now we're going to proceed with the pillow slips, which I'm going to put on the pillows now, and I'm going to place them onto the bedside table. Okay, with our pillow slips, we open them up and we put the end of the pillow into the pillow slip that hasn't got the opening where the protector goes. and we push it into our pillow slip. And then just give it a tug and it should fall in. Then it has a flap inside your pillow slip. That flappy part must go over the top of your pillow slip. And it should look like that. Set that onto the bedside table. Grab the other pillow and do exactly the same thing. Find your opening of your pillow slip. Put your pillow and just pull it in. Find the flappy part inside your pillow slip and fold it over to the end of your pillow. And I'll set that onto the bedside table. Now I will grab the blanket and put the blanket on top of the sheets. Same goes with the blanket. All blankets have a tag, so we know whether they're king or queen or single. And that has queen written on it, so that goes down the end of your bed. All tags must always go down the end. So we pull your blanket up just so it's about a hand space down below the top of your sheet. And then make sure it's even on this side as well, so it's all nice and even across. Pull the corners down so it's nice and straight. Then I will fold this part of my sheet over, and then I will fold it over again. So we get a nice edge on our sheet. Then I will tuck it under, and then I'll go around to the other side and I'll do the same on the other side. Sheet folds over the edge, and then we fold it over again. Give it a little tug, tuck it under nice and tight. We have the top of our sheet. Then I go down to the end of my bed, and at the end of the bed I will tuck all in one go the sheets, and the blanket will be tucked under. About that far up, I will grab the blanket and the sheets together, and I will pull it over to the top of the bed so you have a triangle. Okay, with this bit that's hanging down, we tuck under, and then we pull the rest of it down and we tuck under. Just make sure the middle of your blankets and sheets are tucked in. And we'll proceed to the other side. So we'll pick the sheets, the blanket, up, tuck under, pull the flap down, tuck under again, and then tuck the middle section. We now have our sheets and our blanket on our bed. We're now going to put our bedspread onto the bed, which we have two ends to our bedspread. It's easy to tell which end's which. The top of your bedspread has a thin, narrow, square edge. The bottom of your bedspread has a thicker seam and it has a round edge. That must always go down the bottom of your bed. So we're going to put our bedspread on. I always start from the bottom of the bed. Now, first thing we do is we make sure when we're at the bottom of our bed that the back of the bedspread just touches the ground. And the sides of the bedspread just touch the ground on the side. Once we have that right, we can continue to pull the bedspread up. All the bedspreads have a line going through them, which makes it easy. Make sure these lines are going straight, then you know you have your bedspread on nice and straight. We pull the bedspread down, make sure there's no little hairs stuck to the bedspread. If there is, make sure you pick them off. And I'll proceed around the other side of the bed and do exactly the same thing. Make sure it's all nice and straight. Fold the top down, exactly like that. Now we're ready to put our pillows on the bed. So I'm going to show you how to put the pillows on. What we do with the pillows is we grab them and we make sure our pillows are upside down. Now, to know your pillow's upside down, you have an edge of your pillow slip. That's the part that's not folded under. Okay, so that means your pillow slip is upside down. We face it towards the middle of the bed, upside down, and the same with the pillow on the other side. That's the right way up because it's got a nice neat edge, and that's your upside down part because you haven't got your folded edge there. So we put that into the middle, like that. So they're both openings are facing into the middle. Then we make sure we have a gap on this part of your mattress, your bedspread. It's about a hand length, or not quite a hand length, and you have a little part that's hanging over on this side. So if you've got it right in the middle, you should be right. And what we do is we pull that flappy bit over our pillow, lean over as far as we can so we can hold onto the other pillow, and we pull it over. And that gives us the groove and a folded edge underneath your pillow for your bedspread. And then we just fix it all up. Just make sure it's all nice and neat in under the pillows by just doing a bit of a karate chop there. Go around to the other side, make sure you do the same, just a bit of karate chop, and it's all nicely folded under. Then I go to the back of the bed because it doesn't need vacuuming because it's nice and clean. If it needed vacuuming, I would leave it out and vacuum behind the bed, but because it's nice and clean, I'm going to push it back in as such. And then with the ends of our bed, we get to the end of our bed, so we're facing, looking down at the bed, pick it up where it's straight down through the bed, and then we just push it in under with your hand, and that'll give you a nice square edge on the end of your bedspread. And then we do the other corner. Just give it a bit of a push over with your hands, and we have one made bed.